Kaplan's a former FBI agent. Stuart, do you believe this might have been a sleeper cell?
I think it highlights the importance that there are individuals amongst us, suburban young people, that have been inspired by extremists that have access to social media, gaming platforms, social media platforms, that are enemies of the United States, are infiltrating and utilizing them to indoctrinate these younger people to, at some point in some time, to carry out these type of events that can have catastrophic impact on all of our way of lives.
Would these two individuals have been on the radar? You got parents, Afghanistan, Turkey, naturalized. You got younger people now. They're U.S. citizens, but they're flying to Saudi Arabia. They're flying to Istanbul. Would there anything there that would have alerted the feds?
Well, I think, look, when you go back and I have their itinerary, it was in the former administration. And so, quite frankly, the former administration was asleep at the switch. And so, to me, in this day and age, because the FBI has deployed at its highest level electronic surveillance, confidential human sources, our borders are as tight as possible. When you're coming in and out of an airport or other border checkpoints, the FBI with Homeland Security is, in fact, deploying assets that have never been utilized before. And thankfully, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, has issued that mandate. And so our borders are as tight as possible. The problem is, quite frankly, there are so many individuals here, just like these two young men, that are just waiting for either a signal or to be properly funded or plan the next attack on U.S. soil.
Are you buying that these two jihadists didn't know each other?
When it came from defense counsel on a New York City street, no, I would not buy what that attorney was saying at all. It was not a mere happenstance or a mere coincidence that both of them had deployed or attempted to deploy improvised explosive devices. What
kind of explosive device was this?
Well, it was a concoction of a different type of chemicals. And again, the problem is, the day and age of the internet, you can go online and figure out a recipe and order those chemicals online and put this cocktail together. And again, that's why I've advocated for stronger holds and stronger regulatory efforts on our social media platforms. And Jesse, I'm going to say, and I say it all the time, we all owe our responsibility to all of us here in the United States. If you see something, say something. And just like these parents probably were aware that maybe these kids were, off the radar or isolated in their bedrooms and having these isolated conversations, we need to bring those type of behavior patterns to our local law enforcement or to the FBI, because that is how you neutralize and identify these potential threats before they're carried out.
Yeah, the mom called the 911, said the son's missing. It's suspicious, just after a few hours of him not being there. That means that she knew he was up to no good. When you're that age and you go missing for 2 hours, it's no big deal. But if you're on their radar in 2 hours, that's a long time. Too long. Stuart, good to talk to you. Thank you so much. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.